Pricing your web design services can be a guessing game, right? You charge too little and you risk burnout. You charge too much and you risk losing clients, right? So what if there's a strategy to price with confidence and close the right clients every time? So in this video, we'll cover why pricing is relative and how to position yourself for high-ticket clients. The power of productizing your services to simplify your sales process. The key factors that affect pricing so you can price strategically. The 6 most popular pricing models. And as a bonus here, I'm going to share benchmarks for hourly rates in the industry. And then a pricing strategy that maximizes profitability and helps you scale. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new, my name is Adrian Somoza. I'm a former lead designer at MediaMonks turned full-time business owner, and I help freelance web designers not only scale their design skills, but also uncap their income ceiling. So if you've been around for a while and you have found a lot of value from my free content, imagine taking it further with hands-on mentorship. So that's what the BONT Club is. If you want to be a part of it, then make sure to apply, to schedule a call with me, and let's have a chat to see if it's a good fit for you. Having said that, let's dive into today's topic, okay? There are 6 major factors that affect pricing, okay? Now, number 1 is your expertise, right? If you're a junior, you charge less. If you're a senior, you charge more. That's obvious. Now, number 2 is project scope and complexity also, right? Smaller projects, lower fee. Higher projects, higher fee, right? Or more complex, higher fee. Now, number 3, and this is pretty overlooked, is client budget and ROI. Bigger businesses often have more funds, and you will also have a bigger impact on their business, right? So if you can help them with the same amount of effort that you would help a small client, you can help a big client make a big difference in their ROI, right? Their revenue, freeing up their time, etc. Then that is more valuable and you can charge more for that. Number 4 is market demand and competition. So competitive insights help set profitable rates. Number 5 is time investment. Faster delivery improves efficiency and improves profit for the client. So the faster you can deliver the same quality or even better, then the higher you can charge. Now, client experience is also very, very important, especially for high-ticket clients, right? This variable. High-ticket clients pay for a seamless service, not just results. Hear that again. High-ticket clients pay for a seamless service, not just results. So getting answers quickly and getting turnaround quickly, and not having to be hands-on as much in the project, not having to be after you and after the project that much, because you can take care, you have time, you have mental bandwidth to give a seamless experience for them. So let's take a look at the 6 most popular pricing models, okay? I'm not gonna analyze them that much. I'm just gonna name them, and then I'm gonna tell you what's the best one in my opinion, okay? Hourly pricing, that's the most typical way to price a project. You have an hourly rate and you calculate the time it's gonna take you to complete the project, and you multiply the hours by the hourly rate and it gives you the price. Now, here are some hourly pricing benchmarks for you to consider. If you're a junior, 1 to 12 months of experience, you can charge $20 to $30 an hour. If you're a mid-level designer, 1 to 3 years of experience, you can charge $30 to $50 an hour. A senior can charge $50 to $80 an hour, having 3 to 6 years of experience. And if you have more than 6 years of experience, you can charge between 80 and 200 plus, really. Like, there's no limit to what you could charge. Now, I don't advocate for hourly pricing because it's the best way to cap your income ceiling. So let's move further, okay? Fixed fee pricing. This works really well for structured projects. Number 3, performance-based pricing. You get paid based on results. Now, this is very risky. You have to have a lot of confidence in the client and the results that they're gonna get. Number 4 is subscription-based pricing. Now this is pretty good for and scalable for long-term clients, okay? Number 5, value-based pricing. Charge based on the impact you create rather than the time spent. This is great, but requires custom pricing every single time. Now, number 6, and this is a hybrid fixed fee and value-based pricing. This is the one I recommend, okay? And it allows you to set a fixed rate based on the clients you want to work with and the type of projects that you want to work with over and over again. And it also gives you time to get confidence with a certain price before increasing it. Now, let's talk a bit more about how this would work, okay? So to do this, you would need to learn how to productize your services. So productizing your services means setting an anchor price and a clear scope based on a specific niche and based on research, okay? Specific client with a specific place in the journey where they need your services, and that's going to help you find repeating problems that you can provide repeatable solutions, okay? Offer a take it or leave it package that simplifies the sales process. This is what I offer. This is the price. It's a package. You can take it or you can leave it. It's not a negotiable, okay? So with this model, clients feel like you understand their pain points much better, and it makes the decision process easier. Let's take a look at advantages of productizing your services. Number 1 is simplified sales, right? No custom quotes, just clear pricing and a clear scope. Number 2 is scalability, right? Because repeatable services lead to efficiency and growth. You can create systems, templates, and you can start optimizing your efforts. Number 3 is increasing expertise, right? Similar projects allow you to optimize and create better results in less time. And then higher pricing confidence, right? Because you will never undercharge for your work. You set a fixed price, that's what you charge. If they don't like the scope and the price, they can leave it, right? But you're not gonna undercharge from there. And number 6 is predictability, right? You can build a pipeline of prospects and create a predictable business because you know how much each project takes, how much you need in the year, how many clients you need in the year, and you can create systems for everything so that it runs as smoothly as possible. So for this strategy to work for you, you will need to get at least 10 leads to make one sale, okay? So you will need to focus on learning how to get leads. If you don't learn how to get leads, this system or strategy won't work for you. Now let's go over why pricing is relative and how to position yourself for high ticket clients, okay? How much should you charge, right? Well, it depends on who you're talking to, right? Because if you're talking to the mom and pop shop down the street, they won't have a lot of money to invest in their website because they are just starting out. So their revenue is low. It wouldn't make sense for them to invest in a very high ticket service or website, okay? Why? Because the ROI is not gonna be that high. Now, for a business that is more mature and is having good revenue, right? For that business owner to spend time learning how to do a website, craft it, learn all the ins and outs that you know how to do, right? And you know how to do really well and really fast. It doesn't make sense for that business owner who's having good revenue from his efforts or her efforts to spend his or her time figuring out how to create a website that performs, okay? So it would make much more sense for that type of business owner to invest in a high ticket service for someone like you to grab their hands and say, Mr. Client, this is exactly what you need to have a performing website that brings good results to your business and improves your KPIs. Let me do it for you, right? Let me grab your hand. This is what I need from you. Hey, Mr. Client, you didn't respond. I need your response to move forward, right? You guide the client. You take the client by the hand and that has a lot of value, okay? So pricing is really relative to who you're working with, right? Depending on who you're talking to, it's gonna be more valuable or less valuable. There's a quick story that I like that illustrates this, right? There's a dad that gives his son a watch, an old watch, and tells him to go to the nearest watch store and ask for like what would they pay for that watch. He goes to the nearest watch store and he comes back and he says they said that they would pay $50 for that. Okay, now let's go, like, take it to this old watch store, right? Like antique watch store, and ask them how much would they pay for this watch. Now the kid goes and comes back and says, yeah, they said they would pay $100 for this watch. Okay, now go to this museum, right, and ask how much would they pay for this watch. Now it turns out this watch was a pretty unique piece and was very sought out for this museum. So they said that they would pay $500 for this watch, right? So the lesson for that kid and the lesson for you is the price or the value of something is in the eyes of the beholder, right? The one who pays is really the one that sees the value or doesn't see it, okay? So depending on who you're talking to, he's gonna see or she is gonna see or not the value of your services. You just need to find the right person that values your services, and you can charge premium rates. So productizing your services lets you sell smarter, not harder. If you set clear prices and you refine your process, you can scale your income. So if you want to master pricing and join a community of high-performing web designers, apply to join the BONT Club. Click the link below for a free consultation call and start building a business that pays you what you're worth. That's it for today. Hope you found it valuable, and as always, let's bridge the gap one pixel at a time.